jQueryUI's Datepicker allows us to localize the content for different languages. So by default, we see the Datepicker in English, right? Suppose I want to localize this Datepicker for Arabic language. So you can do it because Datepicker supports localization, and you could find the list of languages supported by jQueryUI's Datepicker at this address. That is github.com jQueryUI/tree master UI I18N. Now you could find a number of languages here. I think this is for Arabic. You could find it here, Arabic translation for jQueryUI Datepicker plugin. Then FR is for French initialization for the Datepicker. Like this, you have many languages supported by jQueryUI's Datepicker. So, in order to localize your content for a specific language, you need to add reference to the required JS file. So, suppose you want to localize the content for Arabic, you need to reference to this file. So, instead of adding an online reference, what I have done is I have copied this up to this and created a file name ar.js. This is the same as this. I have copied the content. Similarly, I have created another one for French as well. That is for fr.js. I have copied this and created another file named fr.js. Okay. So suppose I want to localize the content for Arabic. What should I do? This is a basic Datepicker. I need to add the reference to the required file. So this ar.js, fr.js and calendar localize.html lie in the same folder. So I just need to specify ar.js. Make sure that you add reference to the required file after adding reference to the required jQuery and jQueryUI files. Okay. Also you need to have this line because this is for character encoding. And now let's see our calendar or Datepicker. Let me refresh. See, it is in Arabic. I don't know how to read this. Still, I have heard that in Arabic it starts from right to left. So here you could see one starts here and today's 4th, it is at this point. Okay. So you just have to add reference to the required JavaScript file, and you also have to have this line. Suppose I remove this. Let's see how it appears. Let me refresh. See, it is not displayed in the correct way. So you need to have this line to ensure character encoding. Suppose you want to display this in a different language. Suppose you have some drop down with a list of languages like Arabic, French, like that, and you want to display the Datepicker in the specific language selected by the user in the drop down. So how we can do in that case? Here we have only one JS file for the particular language. Suppose I add reference for this French file as well. So let me copy this and paste it here and change AR to FR, and let me refresh. Let me click. Now it is displayed in French, not in Arabic. So how I can display it in the language I prefer? Suppose we have two Datepickers. Let me copy this again and paste it here and change this ID to calendar 1 and this to calendar 2. And what I can do is I can change this to calendar 1, and suppose for this I want to display it in Arabic. In that case I can specify $.datepicker.regional of AR, and let's see whether it is working. Save, refresh, click. See, now it is displayed in Arabic. Similarly, we can have for the second one, that is for French as well. So let me paste, change this to 2 and change this to F. Save, refresh. Let me click. It is Arabic. Click. This is French. So here we have specified $datepicker.regional of AR and here of FR. So this $datepicker.regional attribute holds an array for localizations where the index should be the language code. So AR stands for Arabic, FR for French, like that. And each item is an object with some specific attributes. So here you can have different languages by adding reference like this. So if we want to change the language of our date picker, we need to have reference to the required files. So suppose you want to add reference to some other language. Suppose, let me check what HU is. It is Hungarian. So if you want to display the calendar in Hungarian language, you need to have reference to this file. Okay, and then you can specify like this. Now instead of adding this, you can do the same in two more different ways. Let me show you that. So let me make it again just for Arabic only. So let me remove this as well. Just to avoid the complexity, I am showing it with just one date picker that will be in Arabic language. You can do the same thing in a different way. Like, let me cut it from here. Okay, and you can specify $calendar.datepicker, then option. As an option also you can pass this same value. So let me paste it. So let's check, save, refresh. Let me click. See, you are still seeing the Arabic calendar. Okay, and again there is one more option to do the same. It is by using set defaults method. So we can specify like $datepicker.setDefaults, and within brackets you need to pass this, that is $datepicker regional of AR. Let's see, save, refresh. Let me click. See, you are seeing the same output. Suppose we don't have this line of code, what will be the language? It will be French. Let's see that. Refresh. See, it is in French. So you can specify this in two different ways. One is directly passing this $datepicker.regional of AR here. Then the other one is initializing the date picker and then passing it as an option, and also by using the set defaults. Okay. Now we have seen how to display the date picker in different languages, right? Suppose we want to change some of the options available in the date picker. In that case, we can use a number of options. So I don't want this in Arabic or French. Instead, I want to localize some of the options available in the date picker. So let me remove these lines of code. Okay. Now this is a normal date picker. Okay. So let me close these two as well. And we are going to discuss about 15 options available with jQueryUI's date picker. So let me create a new file so that I can enter the options one by one to have a recap at the end of this lecture. Okay. So suppose I specify the date format as M. We have already discussed this option, right? It is actually an option to localize the date picker. So let me enter it here itself. Date format, though we have discussed it earlier. Now suppose we specify date format to be M. What will be the output? It will be the name of the month in short form, right? Let me refresh. Let me select a date from September. It will show SEP. And if we specify MM, it will be the full name, right? Let's see that as well. Let me click. Let me select a date from August. It is showing August. In fact, you can change this value and also the short form of the month using two options. They are month names short and month names. So it should be an array. Okay. So first let us try to change the short form of the month name. So the option's name is month names short and it has to be an array. So we see the month names in 3 letters, right? So I am going to change this to 2 letters and also in capitals. So JA, then FE, that is for February, then MA, then AP, then for again May it will be MA, right? So I'm changing it to MAY as March and May will be confused otherwise. Then JU for June, Again for July we cannot specify JU itself, so I am specifying JUL. Then for August AU, September SE, October OC, then November NO, and finally December DE. So I have created an array with 12 values for 12 months. And suppose I just specify M, let's see, we will get these values. So let me refresh. Let me select a number 16. See, you are seeing AU instead of AUG, right? So we are changing the default setup. Here it is SE instead of SEP. So like this we can change the short name that should be displayed when we specify the date format to be M using the month names short. So this is the second option for localizing the content of our date picker. It is month names short. Similarly, we have month names as well. So let me copy up to this and paste it and change the name to month names. That will be the name of the month that should be displayed if we specify the date format as MM. So by default we will see January, February like that. So I am going to change this to JANU, that is first 4 characters, FEBR, MARC, APRI, MAY. There are only 3 characters. So this is also May. So let me change this to May. This is just for your understanding. You can give some meaningful names in fact. JUNE, it is required. JULY. Then for August, what it will be? It will be AUGU. For September, it will be SCPT. October, it will be OCTO. November, NOVE. And December, DECE. Now I have specified the date format to be MM, so it should be displayed, right? Let me refresh. Let me select 19. It is AUGU. Let me select 13. Here it is OCTO. Also, you could find that here the month name displayed is also changed, right? May, APRI, MARC, FEBR, JANU like that. So when we specify month names, it is changing the name of the month displayed in the date picker and also the full name of the month that will be displayed when the date format is MM. Okay. Now, similar to month, we have for the days of the week as well. That is for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, we can change. So if you specify D, it will show you, refresh, let me select 3rd. It is showing you WED, right? And if you specify DD, it will be Wednesday itself. That is the full name of the day. See? So you can change those two using day names and day names short. And also, when you click the date picker, here you are seeing SUMATUWE like that. So you can change this if you want using day names min. So there are 3 options related to day. Let me enter it here. So I haven't specified month names. That is for the month name to be displayed on the date picker and also when the date format is selected as MM. Then we have day names short, then day names and also day names min. So day names short is the value to be displayed when the date format is capital D. Day names is for the capital DD, that is the date format is capital DD, and day names min is for the value to be displayed as the header here in the date picker. So you can change those 3 values as well. So let me make some changes. So as you see here, for the day names, I have specified SUNMONTUES WEDNES, that is just removing the day part. Sunday, day is not there, SUN, Monday, MON. Like that I have specified for day names. Then for day names short, I have specified actually 1 letter, and for confusing names, that is for Sunday and Saturday, both start with S. So I have specified SU and SA. Then Monday M, Tuesday T, Wednesday W, and Thursday TH. So I think we can make this TU and Friday F. And for day names min, that is the values to be displayed as the headers in the date picker, I have specified some letters NJA, THI, CHO, BUD, BYA, something like that. These are actually the starting letters of how we pronounce day names in our language. Okay. So this is for just testing purpose. Let me refresh. Let me click. See, these values are the day names min values. Okay. And here I have specified DD. So it should be the values from this array, right? So let me click 5. It is FRI. This is the value. Suppose I select this, it is TUES. Suppose I select this, it is SATUR, like that. Now if I change this to D, then the values should be from this array, right? It is day names short. So let me refresh. Let me select this. This M for Monday, TU for Tuesday, W for Wednesday, like that. So you can change the way the day names and month names appear using these 5 options.